The long-awaited revamp of Guild Wars has arrived in RavenQuest Patch 1.0.8. At the heart of this update is the introduction of Warbands, customizable 10-player squads that allow guilds to involve more members in Guild Wars than ever before. Instead of being limited to single 15-player teams, guilds can now field multiple Warbands, each with their own name, icon, and bid. This dramatically increases participation and allows for deeper tactical planning. Warbands can be created and managed by guild leadership, and every player can now play a more active role in their guild's success. Once warbands are formed, they enter a new bidding phase where guild leaders decide which teams to deploy and how much silver to invest in each one. From there, a brand new MMR system, also known as matchmaking rating, takes over. Each player has a personal rating, and every warband has a team rating based on its members. Matchmaking will pair warbands against opponents of similar strength, rewarding wins, especially against stronger foes, with more fame and better MMR gains. This system adds real stakes to every match and makes climbing the ranks a true reflection of skill, not just participation. Reward distribution has also been overhauled. Only players who actively participate in wars will receive fame and warforging shards, making it more important than ever to get involved. Fame rewards have been significantly increased, and match performance now directly impacts the value of your rewards. To reduce bid spam, increasing an existing bid now requires a minimum of 200,000 silver. One of the most requested features since launch is finally here: Augment Refunds. Players can now refund 80% of silver and augmenting stones used on gear. This system is accessed through a new toggle in the Infusion UI, allowing players to experiment more freely with builds without feeling locked into one specific weapon. The patch also brings a set of carefully targeted balance changes aimed at shifting the Rift meta. Feasting Struck's cooldown has been increased, Shield Throw now has more range, Havoc's spell power bonus has slightly been reduced, and Purify has been made more accessible, moving from tier 4 to tier 3, with a reduced cost of skill points. These subtle changes open up counterplay opportunities and encourage greater class variety in competitive play. To keep open world content valuable, Aether Echoes have been adjusted, material drops have been slightly reduced, and early game players now have a new loot table with more appropriate items. The goal is to ensure echoes remain rewarding without overshadowing traditional creature hunting. Trade packs have also been rebalanced. While recent updates made them more profitable, especially on long distance routes, they have started to generate unsustainable silver gains. This patch reduces the distance multiplier while increasing base trade pack value, keeping older routes rewarding while toning down the extremes. The goal is a healthier long-term economy with fairer trade incentives. Professions receive some polish as well. Crafting skills like Steady Hand, new tools, Stabilize Mixture, and Distill have all been updated to better match their intended flow and utility. These changes should create smoother, more rewarding crafting experiences across the board. In the Deadlands area, the second and third artifact rewards have been swapped to improve exploration pacing. Players will now unlock access to the Eternal Night Society lobby earlier, while the passive effect that prevents vampire aggro comes later. This only applies to players who haven't yet unlocked the second reward. Those who have will keep their progress. Lastly, there are a number of quality of life improvements and bug fixes. Guilds are now limited to 5 vice leaders. Corsair's Ambrosia has had an increased drop rate. New sound effects have been added to Aether Riffs, and cosmetic materials now stack properly. Several small bugs related to UI and item categorization have also been resolved.